Hey guys. It's actually called Lohilo. Haven't tried a lot of these, but I don't think it's that good. Not this one. Fisker and Lucid, everyone. Oh, I haven't even created a watch list for today. Soxel tree bird my stop? Question mark. Guys, really? Do we really have to start the day with obvious questions? Look at the chart, okay? Where do you think I put my stops? Have you followed the instructions on the screen? Come on, guys, really. Like I said, I sold, like yesterday, I sold a partial long before I hit my stop because I just didn't like the action. Like everything was going lower yesterday. And then I got stopped out the rest. What the hell is wrong with my volume now? There's nothing wrong with my volume. My God. Bunch of complainers. It's fine. I know it's fine because I did the sound test first thing when I started to stream. Guys, it's gonna fluctuate a little bit because I move my head around. You know? Think about it like a moving average, right? It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. $10 or $20, 9 EMA. It's like an oscillator. Up, down, up, down. Turn your fucking volume up? Oh, hey, David. Good morning to you, too. Alright, let's get to business. Not much on watch. I have no idea what, direction the market is gonna pick. The main thing is I just don't see any setups. That's the main thing. There's just very few setups out there that I like. And that's never a good sign. So we need patience. We need a lot of patience. Yeah, this is my my other layout where I don't see the 60 just because there's nothing I'm really interested in trading. I don't need the 60-minute chart or the intraday charts. I'm not looking to trade today. I just don't see anything. I'll just manage the... I'm mostly short. Only long I have is... Or only longs are this FCX and LAC is a tiny position. And I also shorted ISIG yesterday. Not sure if I'm gonna hold it into the weekend though. We'll see. I should do what? Scalps here and there for fun? No thanks. I don't trade for fun. I trade for money. You know, if I want to have fun, there's 100 other things I can do. Volume very low. No, it's not. Come on, guys. It's not low. It's the same as every day. Boomer hobby? Yeah, I'm gonna take up golf. No, it's not. Golf is boring. Stop it, guys. Stop it. Golf is boring. No one below the age of 40 should ever play it. Golf is amazing. I don't know. I think it's kind of boring. Alright, guys. Good luck, everyone. Looks like Tesla is holding the 50-day after its big candle yesterday. Now we wait for things to happen. Ford just keeps hitting this upper trend line. This thing really, it feels like it wants to go way higher. Playboy? Yeah. Wants to go higher. Oh, snowflakes. Stop waiting. It needs to go sideways in, another 3-5 days. Tighten up. At least. So Tesla is still holding the 50-day. That's good. It's so nice to get the intraday chart out of your face. Everything is much more clear and clean. Yeah, Shopify is one of the mega cap leaders that's actually, you know, pretty still has a lot of momentum, and looks really good. It's been building base on a base for a while now. Like it had this base mid last year, it built another base late last year and first half of this year, and now it's been building this another base. And you know, let's look at how relentless it's building higher lows. I think once it finally goes, I think it's gonna make a pretty decent move. BFRI, what is this? CFV. Damn, Ford is... Don't tell me Ford is gonna go today. Hope it doesn't. Tesla tried to get below the 50-day again. Just right back. Look at these wicks on the 5-minute chart. There's buyers stepping in on the 50-day. At least for now. What is this PFR? I remember... Did I trade it before? No. You have trouble. Is there anything wrong with my mic? Do I need to... He's trolling? Oh. Exactly as usual? Okay. I already raised the mic volume twice today. Boosted it a little bit. I'm a little bit too far away. I'm literally like 4 inches away. Or about 10 centimeters for those who don't use a retarded system. Golf sucks, yes. I agree. I tend to agree. Well, things are starting to sell off again. What's TSM doing? What's an Amazon do? No. I think this Amazon wants to make a big move. Look at the flag on the monthly. I think this thing is gonna go to 5,000 next year. Look at this flag. Guys, what do you think about doing like long dated options on these mega cap stocks? They're kind of to not tie up a lot of capital. There's two flags I'm looking at, TSM and Amazon. Like they both look like they want to go way higher. Leaps, yeah. I know. I don't like the short dated options because I think it's more like gambling. I like the long term more because it's more like equity position and you don't get these crazy things. Yeah, deep in the money. Or no, out of the money. No. I don't fucking know. Whatever, I'll just do some weeklies. As many as I can. Well, Casper, because the market doesn't believe this inflation will last. There's still a lot of effects from the COVID, like supply chain stuff that hasn't been resolved. The market pretty much believes this is gonna be peak inflation. Just like the market has been straight up since 1982, when we had last time we had high inflation. But we do need a good sell-off. We need to reset the sentiment a little bit, especially in crypto. There's been some crazy stuff in crypto this year. Yeah, Tesla looks like it lost the 50-day, and I'm still only half short. Fuck. I shouldn't have covered any. Oh. Because I thought I was gonna get a better entry on the... a better re-entry on that half that I covered. Oh well. That's when you start overthinking things. Oh yeah, I would love to get another... Whoa, Spice are just insane. But yeah, yeah. Like a quick 15-20% sell-off. That would be like a dream scenario. We get the Qs down to, I don't know, mid-low 300s early next year. Or heck, let's get it over with this year. Even better. It's not gonna happen. Just because I want it to happen means it's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, that's how the world works. What are my favorites in crypto? Well, like a month ago, I put a third of my net worth into this Squid Game coin, and it went to 0. So since then, I've been afraid to do any long-term investments in crypto. So I'm sticking to the stock market. I made a bad investment. What does Squid do? I don't know what they do. I saw the show on Netflix, and then I saw they have a crypto project with the same name. I'm like, hey, look, I'll put a third of my net worth in it. If it goes up 100x, I'll make a lot of money. I mean, you know, you can't like overthink things. Like all these losers doing balance sheets and discounted cash flows, you know, all this bullshit the stock market analysts do. It doesn't work in crypto. This ALB is another one I think has a lot of fundamental tailwinds. The lithium stuff. And I'm still... It's kind of funny, I had it here and I had it here. I'm so good at buying really bad at selling. LAC, another lithium name. If you follow Dantes, if you're a believer, you would, like me, believe this thing goes to 100 plus. If you're a true believer. EMPH. Yeah, these things, they all need a little bit of a base building. TTD looks good too, just needs a little bit more time. Actually, I'm gonna go through my watch lists, see what we have here. Now, Ford looks awesome, but I don't think it's gonna, I think it's gonna chop around for a while. NIO is kind of broken down. I don't know why I'm still watching it. MU is building a flag. I think it, you know, maybe next week. Square is kind of broken down. Look how Square getting sold on every time it goes to the 10-day in a downtrend, and in an uptrend, every time it gets down to the 10-day, it gets bought, right? These 10 and 20 are so important. So important. Pan W, fun fact, I had it on the EP, I sold it on this day here, when it closed below the 20. MDB is building a little, you know, it looks like it wants to go higher. Riot is broken down. We need more base building. Inflation, shiflation, all these things don't matter. What matters are the setups and the market conditions. And right now, it's just, I don't think there are any great short or long opportunities right now. We need more time. We need more base building. That's all that matters. The bases. Big moves happen off big bases. Remember that. And right now, there's just not many big bases out there at all. It's kind of a wasteland. But this LI and XPEV, these China EVs, man, they're not going away. China has been selling off for months and months, and these things are pretty much, you know, this is what I could call a big base. It's pretty much been basing, you know, long time. A year. XPEV 2, long base. You know, if they can break out on high volume, it could make big moves. Especially considering how strong they are in relation to all the other China names. Yeah, Russell is a big base. I mean, it's just an incredibly long base. And remember, this is what the average stock looks like. The average stock hasn't done anything for most of the year. A lot of the big winners, most of the big winners from last year and early this year, they're down like 50, 70, 80%. I saw some statistic yesterday, like, you know, if you look at the NASDAQ composite, it's up like, I don't know, 25%. But if you exclude the 5 largest stocks, NASDAQ is up like 5%. So, you know, most stocks have gone sideways for a long time. Question is how it's gonna resolve. Is it gonna resolve by most stocks starting to go up? Or is it gonna resolve most stocks starting to go down and the big five starting to go down too? AKA a real correction. Or are we just gonna keep doing what we've been doing most of the year, where most stocks do nothing and the few big stocks push the indices higher? I guess the FIX, another one, made a big move last year, early this year, and it's down 83% since. Nvidia fading a little bit. Yeah, I just don't see anything to do. Just don't see anything. What's Roblox doing? This is one of the few, you know. This one looks good. You know, it's a nice looking flag. Look how nice it's surfing the 20-day. But if things keep selling off, it's gonna sell off too eventually. Plans for the weekend? Yeah, I have plans for the weekend. Fishing from the boat. Are you aware that it's winter here? And the boat is in storage? Hey, a new updated forecast for Russell 2000. I think something will happen in November 2022. F. Don't worry about it. It's just gonna fade away. It's gonna fade away. Can you explain the ISIG trade? Yeah, if you follow the link on the screen, you'll realize it's one of my 3 shorting methods. Or sorry, my 3 trading methods. Okay, what's confusing about ISIG? Had a first leg higher, big move, tripled, and a second leg higher, where it more than doubled. And on day 2 of the second leg, which was yesterday, once the stock stops going up, which was, started building lower highs, and then it started kind of built this range, started losing this range. And coincidentally, it kind of stopped at this exact range to this AM too. That's the trade. Extremely low float can be manipulative. Yes. That's the reason it's up from 5 to 35. Just a standard short. There were hundreds of these last year. There's probably been 50 of them this year. Unfortunately, I haven't traded them as much as I should have. Wait, you shorted it when it broke the day's lows. Okay, let's go back to the intraday chart. The day's lows is here. So no, I didn't short it. I shorted it here when it started making higher lows and lower highs and didn't go up for a few hours. That's when I shorted it. This range here in the 27 area. Because then I had a defined stop. And the stock showed some weakness. Are there still any confusions about this thing? It's just the standard short. Guys, just go back 12 months and look for these types of setups. There's hundreds. Like literally, guys. Just look at how they behave. Look at how they behave. It's the same thing over and over again. Like guys, guys, there should be some text here. You won't be as confused if you actually follow this link. There's a lot of content about these exact specific setups. There's blog posts, and there's several videos. And I think I have a video pinned on my Twitter too. I think there's some stuff in there too. Everyone should be familiar with this setup, guys. AVCT, if this thing get to like $4 or something, that would be interesting also. If we can get to $4 on Monday or 5, that could be an interesting setup on the short side. Yep, just waiting. That's the key now. What's Snow doing? Snow, I would love this thing to get a little bit tighter. Let the moving averages catch up a little bit more. What's the other one? Roblox looks great. But this is probably the only thing that looks great. Bum, bum, bum. Financials are flagging. Or topping, I don't know. Depends on which way it breaks. But it looks like one of the stronger sectors. What's a metaverse? Who knows? No idea. It's this concept a lot of people and companies are plowing a lot of money into. All right, Tesla is finding support again at the 50 day. They just can't hold it below. That's a good sign. Tesla is an important stock to watch, I think. Generally. My Twitter imposter DM'd you. You sent him a dick pic? There you go. That's how we do it. That's the way. I love it. Strange way? No. It's a good way. We need to troll the imposters. We want to troll them so much they don't wanna imposter me anymore. I mean, it's for them. It's an economic. It's a simple economic thing. Like the amount of time and effort that goes into making a certain amount of money. If we can increase the amount of effort and time it takes for them to make a certain amount of money, it becomes economically unsustainable for them to make imposter accounts of me. Like, they do it because it's profitable, right? Because there's always some fool that will give them the money. You know, $100 here, $1,000 there for the crypto scheme they're running. We want to break their model. We want to make it unprofitable. Wow, Microsoft breaking out. Looks like the mega caps are not done yet. But man, do I like this base on Amazon. It really, oh man, it's gonna make a big move next year, I think. Unless it's a big topping pattern. I don't think so. It does remind me of the base here it built between mid 18 and early 2020. It's kind of a similar, higher, relentless higher lows. Got tighter and then just went. Exactly, it will make a big move unless it does not. Yes, David, I agree. It's gonna make a big move unless it goes down. I'm hedging both ways. That's what good traders do. They hedge. We're gonna make a big move next year unless we don't. I'm gonna be right both ways. If we make a big move, I was right. If it doesn't make a big move, I was still right. This is how these Wall Street strategists do. If you read these bank strategists and their outlook for next year and whatnot, it's kind of funny how they hedge themselves for these different things. It's kind of funny. Well, actually, being right is not the important thing. Making money is the most important thing. Being right comes second. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Floor? Flower? Yeah. This DVN is finding support on the 50-day again. Man, this flag is not going away. It's gonna make a big move eventually. The flag is just getting better and better. FANG2. EOG. Yeah. I think, you know, these things are setting up. What time do I spend on charts versus idea generation? It's the same thing. I get my idea generation from the charts. because the market tells you beforehand. That's the thing. All we have to do is listen. Yeah, but that blog doesn't necessarily refer to trading. It's about sports. In trading, it's more important to make money than to be right. Like, for example, I've been wrong on Tesla for 5 years. Yet I have made a lot of money. Like, I've been thinking this Tesla is gonna go down. You know, every year I thought Tesla is gonna go lower. Yet every year it's gone higher. And yet I still made money on the long side. Well, Tesla was, you know, several times it's been very close to going bankrupt. That's the thing. How can you have confidence in a stock like that? Like, I don't know if it was 2 years ago, you know, Elon Musk said Tesla was like a week away or 2 weeks away from going bankrupt. NIO was gonna go bankrupt too. It was priced for bankruptcy down here when it was in like a buck. But it didn't go bankrupt, was bailed out, and it eventually went to 60 or 70 bucks. W? Yeah. Made an insane move last year. I6 short target 10 day. Sure. I'm thinking mid-teens maybe. I haven't decided if I'm gonna hold over the weekend though. The borrow cost is not cheap. Let me say that. I'm gonna lower my stop. It's not cheap. It's a small position. You know, I try to get like, you know, much more. I have less than half a position, maybe a third. All right, guys. I'm falling asleep here. Have a great weekend and see you on Monday.